try pronouncing her name, Kazuyo. I'm so sorry about
Kazuyo.
this.
That's
Kazuyo.
okay.
I really apologize. I am not liking myself right now too much about this, but I'm honest about it. and that's the imperfect Anu in front of you. So my apologies.
We're all
I,
imperfect.
yeah. I am just so glad that you're here for many, 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 many reasons. And one of the biggest reasons is that when I went 3 years back or 4 years back to Japan for the first time, I felt I'd come home. My grandmother looks exactly like how you look. She has eyes, yes. My one side of the family and the aunt whose song is there, she also looks exactly like how you look. So what I'm trying to say is that every time you speak to me, I feel that my family member is speaking to me. And I may not know how to speak I may not know how to speak your name properly, but I know that our hearts meet and we connect at a level which is beyond just this metaphysical world. It's like it's beyond something. I feel blessed that you're here. Today, I will leave the stage to you because you're the best to decide how to take your topic. I had to navigate Mehta because I don't have to do that for you. So I can shut myself off and be there. So I welcome my guest from Japan. She's right now living in California and speaks brilliant English, and let's take advantage of that. And she's going to be talking to us about laughter yoga, which actually originated in India, but she's the one who's actually very passionately carrying this yoga, and she is going to be talking about vibrations and energies and how that get impacted by this beautiful art of yoga. Thank you so much. Welcome.
All right. Okay. Well. After Anyati's talk, it was a lot. It was a lot of energy going on. So I'm kind of shifting that energy to a completely different aspect of energy now. So what I would like to do is, how long do I have? Do I have half an hour?
You have 1 hour. Go ahead.
Okay, right. So first, what I would like to do is I kind of want to tell the story how I really got into laughter yoga. So I've been living in the United States for quite some time, over 40 years. And that was totally not my plan at all. But looking back for, let's say, 40 years, I finally getting the reason why I stayed here. And I'm not going to really share it deeply with that topic. However, my journey really started with a really healthy change back in 1978. I was always not into eating animal meat, but I thought I had to eat it. And when I met my ex-husband, the father of my children, I have 3 children, adult children, he actually opened a whole new door that it is possible to live as a vegetarian. And it was a huge shock and blow. And because I didn't know that I can actually maintain my body. So I was still in doubt, but he actually encouraged me, if I'm interested in, read some books, in which I did. And I really assured myself it is possible to maintain my body. And I'm kind of not really relating to this laughter yoga at this moment. However, this started many years ago to where I am and who I am now. That's why I kind of wanted to share that. So I eventually became a vegetarian on my own decision, overnight, just like that, cold turkey. And I cleaned myself up because I actually was born to a generation of doctors. And all I knew was Western medicine. Everything was taken care of by medication. Okay, if I have stomachache, take this. I was completely 100% brainwashed in Western allopathic medicine. And that's how I came to the United States. And the universe just made it to really meet this man who was completely opposite. You know, don't take any medication, it's poison. Do this, and herbs, take it. He just brought all these things. That's where I am right now. And I really would like to share my journey. So I did, and I stopped eating completely white sugar, white flour, all those things, because I wanted to experiment with my own body. And I did that for about 3 years. And during that time, I cleaned up myself, and I had so much energy. I was very trim, full of energy. So I led this lifestyle for quite a long time. Then, you know, having children, going through 2 marriages. Back in 2008, you know, moving the time forward, I ended up losing my health. It was a blow to me. I thought I was being able to take care of my body and health. And it happened. And I didn't know what to do. I was like
What
this.
happened? What happened really?
What happened was overnight, I started having extreme allergy reaction. Before that, I had runny nose 24/7 for 2 days. And I thought, okay, I just came back from my trip. So maybe I just caught something on the airplane. And it finally stopped after 2 days. Then it's okay, it's over, right? Then I went into the shower and I was just brushing, you know, cleaning up myself. And I stood in front of the mirror. I had hives all over my body. My body was completely red and I was feeling itchiness like crazy. So I said, oh my gosh, what's happening to my body? That was actually the beginning of my health and wellness journey. So I actually, you know, by then, obviously, as I explained, I wasn't taking any medication whatsoever, you know, and however, I had to call a doctor to give me medication for the first time in who knows how many years. It was to that degree. And I was really against my will, but this itchiness was driving me crazy that no one really could do anything, you know, including myself. So I found a doctor and I saw him and I asked him, what's going on with my body? And he goes, nobody knows. So I started taking medication and it helped me for maybe 2 days and 3 days, maybe for a week. It just, you know, my itchiness subsided. However, it came back. So, oh my goodness, okay, so what am I going to do? I had to find another doctor to give me another medication. So I was taking 2 medications. Imagine how I was feeling not having anything for 30 years, 35 years. So that was a really shock. And eventually, I went to another doctor who was a naturopath, and I went through many testing, and I found out I had heavy metal accumulation, very, very high. It just went through the roof. That was one. And also, you know, I'm going to make the story short, but I had a hormone out of whack completely. And I had burnout syndrome, just many things. And I had a fat liver tissue. So my body was a wreck. So get to the bottom. I completely cured myself. And it took me about 3 years. However, what happened was that prolonged time of stress, living life, taking care of children, working, taking care of home, all that thing, you know, the bottom line was I gave myself out to everyone else. And I completely depleted myself. That was the bottom line. And I didn't know that. I know that now because I had to go through all this research and what happened to me. And that's why it's very important to really take care of your body and also take care of yourself. So it's a self-care, self-love. Those things are all important. And these parts are all part of Laughter Yoga. So I just had to give you that little bit of background why I'm really into this laughter yoga. So eventually, after I cured myself with the help of water, that was the very last resort, and that really took care of my health, and I got my health back. So I have all these many different experiences that really has created who I am now. And how laughter yoga came out was I was a health coach and I took training, and I decided I really wanted to share what I experienced and my knowledge to other people. So I decided that I wanted to get some more education, and I did. And I actually went through just a whole alley of education and experiences. And one day I was thinking maybe becoming a cancer coach. And I went to a cancer retreat, and I met this woman, and she asked me, you know, when you spend 24/7 for some days and eating together, you know, experience a lot of things together, you get to know people. And this woman really approached me. I'm having a private gathering, and can you do a talk? So I said, sure. Then I was thinking, what should I talk about? And just came to me, I'm going to talk about laughter. So that's what I said. Then she asked me, do you do laughter yoga? No, I don't. What is that? It just sounded so weird to me, you know, laughter yoga? I don't even do yoga, right? So she said, oh, if you don't, then I will send you a link. And she sent me a link, and I started reading it. And that, like, the rest is history. All the coaching I was doing was basically listening and giving some ideas and giving some homework, and just do that. And a lot of people actually did not want to make any changes. And that was the bottom line is, oh, wow. You know, we do have a lot of desires, but we really are afraid or maybe too scared to make changes. And it happens so often. And I had a lot of clients like that. So I says, oh my gosh, you know, I'm getting really tired of all these people not really, you know, giving themselves. I was giving 120% to them, but they were not giving themselves 100% because of many reasons. And I thought, you know, I think I need to get out of this over, you know, Skype and text and email, you know, phone. I really felt that I need to get out of that space for a while and do something different. Then I thought about, oh my gosh, you know, I can do laughter yoga. So that's how I really deeply got into laughter yoga. And what I saw doing all the session was, I've done many, many sessions, was people walk in with sometimes crying, and they come, and the session is only 60 minutes. And during 60 minutes, I don't know what happens, but what I saw was people laughing. Their mood is completely changed. And whoo, what happened to that person came in with, or many, many different stories. So that's why I really see there's a huge need for the whole world, because this world has become such a chaotic place. Although it is possible to live not in that state. So I just mentioned a little while ago, the water really took care of the last portion of my health recovery. So water is something I really have a lot of passion. And today I'm really touching the vibration of laughter yoga and the energetic part. But this vibration is, I just want to show, I'm not doing any PowerPoint, but I wanted to show you this. If you can see, can you see?
Yes.
So hado is a Japanese word, which really was brought forward widely globally by Dr. Masaru Emoto. And he did this experiment with words first.
Oh.
Nice, energetic, kind word versus words that gives a really turn off, negative vibes, and the result was very apparent. And this experiment has been done around the world. But anyway, he is the one first successful to take the water crystal, and I just want to show, this is the book, one of the amazing, he published many books, but this is one of the books that really talks about the energetic connection with water. The reason I'm talking about water is, just imagine, our body is made probably 70-75% water by volume. However, it's almost 99% in cells count, because cell is made with of water inside. So I really wanted to take this laughter yoga concept to another level, because laughter yoga is basically, we use laughter for no reason as part of the exercise. So we bypass the jokes, humor, funny stories, right? And that part is really known to a lot of people. And the yoga part of laughter yoga is basically, it's a pranayama. Prana is life force energy. Imagine, without air, how long can we live? Few minutes, maybe 7 minutes, 10 minutes, if someone is a professional diver. So there's a lot of elements into this laughter yoga, which started in India by a physician, Dr. Madan Kataria. So his really biggest goal is to create world peace through laughter yoga, believe it or not. And I so resonate with that. And through all the experiences and educations that I have acquired, I kind of wanted to put a different angle, light onto this laughter yoga. That's why I'm kind of talking about this. And we will be definitely doing some laughter yoga exercises. But I really wanted to share this concept of vibrational effect and energetics. So the vibration and energy, they are completely same thing. So the vibration is like this, right? It is like life. Life throws you curveballs, wonderful events, right? So just imagine, if you're at 15 or 25 or 75, look back, through your life. Life was nothing but good things, bad things, and just life. And this is hado. Hado is the wave. It's a movement, So this is hado. And that is vibration. So just think about the laughter. When you hear someone laughing, right, you kind of get really drawn. What are they laughing about? And if someone smiles at you, you instantly feel, oh, how nice. That's all the vibes you give to others. But on the other hand, if somebody was really giving you a really bad vibes, you feel it. That's, again, it's hado, it's a vibration. So we can actually control our vibration, and that vibration reflects to your fluid, that is the water inside you. And you can make a huge change or shift within you. And by doing laughter yoga, it happens. Just you and the water has the resonance, and also water has memory. That's what Dr. Masaru Emoto really talks about. And what does that mean is basically water absorbs what you give. So it could be a picture, or it could be words written in your language. And just by putting that to a bottle of water with water in it, the water received the vibration from that. And the water right in front of you, used to be a plain, maybe tap water or filtered water, actually absorbs that energy of what you put. So you can say, thank you, water. I love you because you give me hydration. Just by giving that vibration to the water and you drink that, you are receiving that vibration just you gave to the water, and it's become part of you. I just want you to get the concept because as we do the laughter yoga, I kind of want you to think about, woo, what I'm doing. I am giving an amazing favor to myself. And when you do that, the water inside of you receive that happy vibration and good energy vibration and joy. All that actually resonate to people around you. That's the concept I kind of wanted to give as like a stepped up part of laughter yoga. So I hope you read that. And if you are ready, we're going to do some laughter yoga exercise.
Yeah,
How's
that
that?
would be brilliant.
Is good?
Brilliant. Brilliant.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there are three components in laughter yoga. And the one is we just laugh as exercise. So we bypass completely no jokes, no humor, no funny stories, and we laugh like this. So it's laughter on demand because when we depend on, let's say, jokes, and somebody says some jokes, I don't get it. That's not even funny to me. And you can't laugh, right? And a lot of them are really turn down, turn off jokes. And sometimes it's racial, and some people get offended. So we just throw all that away, and we just use our imagination. We call this in laughter yoga intentional laughter, but you can call it a fake laughter. So I don't feel like laughing, but let's do it anyway. This is still okay too, because our brain cannot really differentiate between the laughter based on jokes or funny story versus this movement of the muscle. See the movement, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Our brain receives as a laughter. So we actually do receive the same benefit as laughing like versus really fake. And
Yeah.
eventually, fake laughter, because laughter is contagious, fake laughter becomes real laughter. So are we ready to practice? Okay.
Absolutely.
All right.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is first, we're going to clap our hands like this. Okay. Not like the audience clap, just like this. So we're clapping. And if you clap rather strong enough, you start feeling that tingling. I want you to I want all of you to do this, and I want you to do this and feel that tingling sensation. If you do that, and if you can feel that, and you're doing a great job. So now we're gonna start with 2 claps and 3 claps. You can do either left side or right side or left side. It doesn't matter. Okay, so we're gonna do the claps in the rhythm of 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and we're gonna add ho ho ha 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 like this. So
Ho, ha, ha, ha. Okay.
ho ha 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 ho ho ha ha
Ha, ha. Ho,
ho ho ha ha ha
ha,
ho ho
ho,
ha
ha,
ha.
ha, ha.
Okay, so it's really
Yes.
simple, right? Yeah, do you
Yes.
get that? So
Yes.
now we're gonna do this one actually has few benefits. By clapping this way, we're really stimulating the acupressure points. So we have a lot of acupressure points all over our body, and we do have pressure points as well. So by doing so, we're really stimulating. And in laughter yoga world, we call this internal massage because all those points connected to certain part of the body. So we're really giving ourselves a massage. And also another one is when we do the left, right, or right, left, and we're going to do up, down. These are all extreme polarities. So far left, far right, or top, bottom, or diagonal, like this. So we're really balancing out the left side and the right side of the brain so that we live on mostly on the left side of the brain, which is the sympathetic nervous system that, that gives a lot of stress, good stress, bad stress, many, right? Versus right side is a parasympathetic nervous system, and it gives you calm down, slow down, give that effect. So we're just balancing out both. Okay, so let's do a little bit more clapping with a ho ho ha ha ha. Are we ready? All right, here you go. So we're gonna start with, I'm gonna start with the left, but if you can do it right. And eventually we're gonna switch to top and the bottom. All right, so here we go. Ready?
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, ha, ha, ha.
ho, ho, ha, ha, ha.
Oh,
Ho, ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho, ha, ha. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. One more time. Ho, ho. Okay, we're gonna go top and the bottom. Are you ready? Here you go. Ho, ho,
ho, ha, ha,
ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. And one more. Ho, ho, ha, ha. Okay, we go diagonal top. Okay, here we go. Ho, ho. This is lower here. Ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho, 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 ha, ha, ha. One more time. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. And we're going to switch to the other side. Ready? Here you go. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. 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 One more time. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Okay, and we're going to say like this. Are we ready? We're going to clap. Yes. Very good. Very good. And we say, yay! Okay. So now, this really simple exercise is really a combination of, as I said, we are really stimulating our acupressure points, and we are balancing out left side and the right side, right? Because we're just doing here and here. And the last portion we just did, very good, yay. That is adding in the childlike playfulness. You get that? So, all of us wants a kid, right? All of us. So, when you are a child, they don't care what other people think. If they're happy, they go, yay! And when they're not happy, the only thing is they don't carry that, right? Yes. Not like adults. Adults really tend to carry all those things, and sometimes we hold it. So childlike playfulness is really intentionally added as part of the laughter yoga by Dr. Madame Kataria, because we have to have fun. Life is already tough enough. Lots of challenges, as I explained this, sometimes good things, sometimes bad things. Life is just full of, many elements. So it's better to have fun than not having fun, right? So if you really bring out the child within, you can really go back to who you were, how your authentic self. And the child, in the research, they say they laugh like 200 times a day, versus adult maybe laugh 5 or 6 times a day. How sad is that? Yeah. So laughter yoga really encouraged people to do this this as part of the exercise. And it is research that when we continue 10 to 15 minutes of continuous laughter yoga, it creates the physical biochemical effects, just as you did a lot of physical exercise. That's why it's the beauty of it, because just sitting here and doing it like this and laughing and deep breathing, you already done your exercise for today. How easy is that, right? Instead of going to the gym or, running like this or doing more of the poses in yoga, I mean, which is really great as well. But, many of us are really stuck in this shelter in place, and, which all of us have been. And sometimes we really need that change, and you can do this right in your space. You were talking about, a little earlier, you're really enclosing your space, and you can do that on your own and feel silly about it. Or like something feels, oh my gosh, what I'm doing this, but I'm laughing. And you can just, okay, I'm doing something interesting. Just come and join me. And you can do that. You can do it with your even pet. So I'm going to just go on with a little bit more exercise. So one of the biggest thing in laughter yoga is this deep breathing. A lot of us are not used to. And, many of us are just breathing so shallow with this. So I want to really practice deep breathing part with you. Okay. So just imagine there's a balloon, right? Balloon. Unless you put your air in it, it's not going to expand. So just imagine your belly, your diaphragm. You have this whole balloon effect. So when you breathe in, imagine that you are making a balloon with your body. Okay? So when you breathe in, imagine that the air is coming in all the way to your belly, and your belly is expanding like a balloon. Okay, are we ready? So we're going to just breathe in. Here we go. Breathe in. Okay. And do you feel you're full in your tummy? That's great. And we're going to hold it for a few seconds so that we will get what do you say it? Hyperventilated. Okay, then we're going to release your air. Here you go. Let's do a little bit of exercise together. Okay, so breathe in. If you can breathe in through your nose, that's even better. And breathe out through your mouth. I want you to kind of get the feel of that. Breathe in. And breathe out. One more time. Here you go. And breathe out. Okay. Just by doing this, you're really activating your parasympathetic nervous system. So your body already feels calmer. Anybody felt that way just by doing the deep breathing? Yes. So deep breathing is really underestimated because it's too simple. And also many people don't even know the effect of this deep breathing. So if you feel like, oh my gosh, I just feel like I'm going to really, I don't know what to do. Step out and start deep breathing. 3 times, at least 3 times. One more time. This really, really works. And if you are having a panic attack, take a moment, step outside of yourself and do the deep breathing. Okay, and that really helps you. So I know that we had a lot of a wonderful talk. I was so interested in the animal whisperers because we have 2 dogs in our household, and I just love them to death. And I sometimes try to laugh with them. Anyway, so and the sexual orientation, and there are so many. I just want to share one thing. When I was doing the health coaching, you have no idea how many of them had molestation experience.
Yes.
It was like an eye-opening to me, because I actually had no idea how widespread that molestation was. So I really, really appreciate what you're doing. And Nyalti, right?
Yes.
Yes, what she shared. So and I'm really honored to be part of this laughter yoga. Part of this whole movement, representing laughter yoga, which started in India. And what am I doing? That's what first thing I said to Anu. I can't do this, because India is the country. But that's why, when she asked me, "Oh, we can represent Japan," I said, okay, that really gave me another perspective. So, all these years I've been living here, wanting to go back or maybe reconnecting, but I've been to Japan many times. However, I'm still here, and I've been really looking back, and I really come to a realization that the why I'm here, living in the United States, speaking English, it's because this language barrier is really big in Japan. And I can really use, I'm completely fully bilingual in Japanese and English. So that is a gift to me to share with the world. So having the background culture and a lot of customs of the Japanese background, I have that. And also, I've been living here in the United States, really deeply embedded with this totally Americanized culture. And I have a very interesting understanding of both culture. And I can see the huge difference between this big country of, America, which has a lot of influence to the global level. And then, this little country of Japan carries a lot of history, imperial lineage of thousands of years. And the Shintoism, this is like a part of the way people live. It's not a religion. In just that, in the ancient days, Japanese people lived with gods together. And I think that's where a lot of those wisdom and like a mysterious uh, customs all come, because they used to live together. That's the history of Japan. So I actually have that, and I really wanted to share that with a lot of people, and that's where I come from. So Dr. Masaru Emoto is a Japanese scientist, and he was doing the Hado counseling, and I'm learning a lot more about all this vibration and energy, and the words we speak, the thoughts we hold in ourselves. They have more influence and effect than any other thing you can imagine. So having the positive, caring, and empathetic, and compassionate feelings and energy in ourselves, and share that with others, creates such a huge effect to this world collectively. And when we feel that energy and spread that energy with others, we can really make a huge, huge shift in this world as a collective whole. And that's kind of like a part of the message I really wanted to share, because Anu has that. She is kind of like spearheading this whole movement, connecting the world with many people, through MetaHealth, group or family. And I'm one of them. And I'm so blessed to really feel this energy You know, this energy is the one that makes a shift and the difference in this world. You know, I really hope that I can really convey where I come from and why I feel so much passion about this. Water has memory, and we can actually make a difference on this water's memory by giving this beautiful vibration instead of negative or not so feel good vibration. And this water surrounds us all. Imagine that. This whole world is made of water. And ourselves individually, we are made of water. And just by laughing, we create this instant elevation of the mode. And it is contagious. And we are really embedding that energy into our self. And our fluid in our body is really absorbing that. Imagine what kind of favor you're doing to yourself. That is like far beyond laughter yoga. But Dr. Madan Kataria really has this vision: create world peace through laughter. And all these things are coming together as part of my presentation today. And I'm really hoping that I'm conveying, why I have so much passion about this laughter yoga.
Yes.
And and this yoga is really prana, right? Prana is a life force energy. And just imagine, air is everywhere, right? And that there's no division. Just like music is a universal language, right? So when we do the breathing, we are really tapping into this cosmic energy, which is air around us. No division, no separation, no difference. Air is equal to every single person on this planet. Just imagine that. And we are surrounded by that. So just tap into this cosmic energy when you're feeling sad or angry, especially. And, if you are really tuned in or pulled into this, what's going on, pandemic world, which I went through, for the first couple of weeks, and when everything shut down and all the businesses shut down, and this Silicon Valley, that's where I live, where Apple headquarter is, and all these people, young people working with a lot of enthusiasm, all of a sudden became a ghost town. Imagine that, seeing that change, seeing that in the worldwide. But I see this where I live. It's like ghost town. Everything is closed. Nothing is open except like takeout food and the grocery stores. It is a shock widely to every single person, and we're so affected. However, I had to get out of that, right? Because you can make a choice, either stay and tune in with all this, okay, today's case number increased. Instead, okay, you can take care of that news, but I'm not really tuned in, because you're just like changing the radio station and just change the dial tone to a different frequency. Again, it's frequency. Then you turn into a different radio station. That's what we can do, with ourselves and with your family members and with your community, with your society. And now we're all connected virtually, so we can actually do that. So laugh for a reason for a change, even 1 minute. And that will really elevate and change your entire chemistry.
How I wish a lot more people could just hear that. All you need to do is have a minute of laughter in a day.
Yes.
The chemistry changes and you won't fall
Yes.
under.
Yes.
Wow.
And add that deep breathing, which we just did, right? And just be a kid again. Remember when you're happy, you got maybe a present, surprise present, that you wanted for the longest time. Imagine that joy that you carried. And when you have all these elements, which is at your disposal, and you can really make a huge difference on your daily life, right? Okay. So now How many more time? How much more time do I have? I
About
really would like to share.
5 to 7 minutes.
Okay, so I would like to share. I didn't do the whole lot of laughter yoga exercise. There are so many of them. You know, you can be silly. Anything could be a laughter yoga.
Come back again.
Yeah, but I want to share
Yes.
one thing which I really love. That is the laughter yoga meditation. No, laughter meditation.
Oh,
Yeah, we're gonna laugh for whole 1 minute,
okay.
and I will show you how to do it. And you all have to just follow me, and we just create this meditative state with laughter instead of closing our eyes and just going like this. Because when we do that, if we're not really good with that, many stories and all these things will come to your head, then you can't really be into the meditative state. But the laughter meditation would create a completely different things. So let's do that. Okay, so we're gonna laugh for a whole 1 minute, and let me just set the timer here because I really want you to experience to laugh for a whole 1 minute. Okay, we do this for 3 minutes in my class, but 1 minute, and I just want you to feel that. So I'm gonna do a timer. Let's see, where's the timer? Okay, so 1 minute. All right, I'm gonna start. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, before I start, what we're gonna do is just follow me. I'm gonna put my hands together like this. So when my hands are together like this, we're gonna do a silent laughter. Silent laughter means you make no noise, but you're gonna laugh like this. No noise, no laughter noise, right? And as I put my hands apart, you're gonna add a little bit of voice to it, okay? And we're gonna do that. So just watch my hands where it's going, right? And it's like this, louder noise. And if I go like this, no noise, but you will be laughing continuously. All right, so I'm gonna start. Here we go. All right. A little giggle. A little bit more. A little bit more. Keep laughing, even if it's a fake. Okay, and I want you to do the blast. Are we ready? Here we go. Belly laughter. You can't even stomp your feet. Okay, now we already laughed a minute, and we're still laughing. Oh my God. Okay, so I want you to bring your hands together, and we're gonna do a little bit of, now you did experience what 1 minute of laughter can do to you and to others. Imagine if more people do this, what kind of energy can we create?
Wow.
And what kind of elevated mood can we have? Although you might have some horrible things happening, you don't have to stay in it. It is the part of your life, and everybody has that, good thing, bad things. But if you choose to laugh for 1 minute, your entire water inside your body can change because you're giving that very happy energy to yourself, right? So let's do this a little bit of just closing your eyes. Put one hand over your heart And another hand to your belly, because that's where the either some people call it first brain or second brain really is, right? So we are going, hope that you're out of your mind. So head-centeredness is finished, and it's more of a heart-centeredness, or even your gut. That's why we want to put our hand on heart and gut, okay, a belly. So let's breathe together. Are we ready? Here we go. Breathe in. And breathe out. Once more. Here we go. And out. And one last time. Here we go. And out. And I want you to keep your eyes closed if you feel comfortable. And I want you to really feel how your body is feeling. Okay? And if it's a good vibes, I want you to remember how your body is vibrating right now. Okay, you can even think of someone very special to you and share the vibration. You can even share the little bit of giggles or even a little bit of laughter. Or you can even share this with your pet. Just imagine someone with your eyes closed and just share that vibration and energy. And just imagine that the vibration, this happy, joyful energy is just transmitting and traveling all around the globe. Just imagine, what kind of change can we make to this world? I just want to share that health and joy are our birthright. I really want you to know that. All of us are born. We are just enough. We are completely complete. We are perfection of imperfection of perfection. We have differences. We speak different languages. We have different color skin. We have different cultures, customs, thoughts, religions, background, but we are all equal, born to this beautiful Mother Earth. Let us embrace all the differences, but we can become one through energy of laughter that carries joy, equalness, because there's no division in laughter. And we can create a wonderful, beautiful, peaceful world. And it is possible when we choose to do so. Let's breathe together one more time, all of us. Here we go. Breathe in. Breathe out. When we're ready, let's open our eyes. Oh, I hope you're feeling good.
Brilliant. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I would really like you to come back again and do this with us.
I would love to.
Thank you.
Yes.
I just feel so blessed. Thank you, everybody. So I think Teji has left. She has said that
Anu, I'm back
you're
again.
there.
Teji is
Oh,
here. Teji is
wow.
here.
So Teji, do you want me to work with you for 10 minutes with everyone around? Do you want
Yes,
that?
yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Okay, so
And
I'm just going
Kanu,
to